So, hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we will talk about some normal formal things which we usually do in our normal or daily life. So, here we will talk about the vocabulary of walking while we walk over the road, and then we will talk about some cooking verbs. Okay, what do we say when we fry something? These type of things we will discuss. Let me show you first. These are the cooking verbs: break, melt, spread. I will elaborate each and every verb later on. First, let us talk about walking skills. Not exactly skills, because we all know how to walk normally. Okay, let me first off the data, because it may create some hindrance. That's why. So here there's, let's suppose, a person named Dan. Okay, here you can also, you can say something, you can say anything, you can say Dan, Sam, whatever you want to say. uh, um, why it is not working? Okay, so we can say Dan walked on the sidewalk. Now here the word is sidewalk. Sidewalk is very important. Now sidewalk, we can also say it footpath. Okay, so sidewalk is also known as footpath. Okay, so if someone is walking on footpath, so we can also say Dan walked on sidewalk, because it is good habit. We should avoid to walk in middle of the road, because it can create accident as well. Now let's come over second image. This is here. Now you can see on the sidewalk, we can see there are puddles, or puddles means stored water, you can say. Okay, stored water, we can say puddle. Or mud means कीचड़ type, कीचड़ जो होती है, that is we called mud. So uh, hmm, so on the sidewalk we can say there is mud, there is puddle, mud. So we have to avoid puddles and muds or the dirts while walking over the sidewalk. Okay, now let's come over third image. This is here. Here you can say there is a crack on the sidewalk. We all have seen some cracks, or even you can say open drain while we go somewhere. Okay, so these type of things, it is, we can say, crack or open drain. So he tripped on a crack in the sidewalk. Now what is the meaning of tipped? Tipped means he jumped over it. Okay. Now at a corner he stopped at the curb and waited the traffic to pass. Now where did he wait? He waited at the curb. Now what is the curb? This is the position here. We can say the place which is along the side, like here this is the place and this is the place. So we can say here it is the curb. It is denoting as well, like the curb. Let me take a eraser first. Here is the eraser. Let me erase everything first, then you can see it very clearly. Here you can say curb. Oh, sorry, curb is here. Can you see? It is curb. We can say along the side. Okay, along the side. Here the place where we can stand and to wait. First let this car or whatever the vehicle is pass on, and then we will go. Okay, so this is the curb. Now let's move on fifth image. Now we can say crosswalk. What is crosswalk? Crosswalk, have you ever seen like crosswalk, like zebra crossing type of things? Here you can see there would be white kind of strips. Okay, there is not, I can see, but we have seen that when we cross the road, there are lots of white lines which are putting there. So these type of things are called crosswalk. Okay, so we have to cross the road only by crosswalk, not from here and there, not from any gap which is left between the road. Okay, now let's move over sixth one. Here sidewalk you can see, and here is the parking lot. Can you see the parking lot? Let me erase everything first. Now I think you will be able to see clearly. Here can you see parking? I'm sorry, parking lot. What is happening? Here is the parking lot and here is the sidewalk. Sidewalk I have told you. Have you ever gone to any park, like it is the park, okay, and you will see suppose it's round park, and you will see there is some place to move on which the people are moving here and there. They were doing their jogging, they were doing their evening walk, so they move on this place, okay, and this is something called sidewalk, okay, sidewalk or footpath, or here parking lot. Now we have to come here on 7th image. When he could run, he ran because he was late. Now here he can run as well. Where? On sidewalk, or you can say on the footpath, okay. Why? Because on the sidewalk there is no vehicle, there is no car, there is no you can say metro. How could we say metro? There is no cycle, bicycle, anything, because on sidewalk only the people can walk. Now here, because it is here is the traffic, you can see 1 2 3 cars are here, and the road is just full, like crowded, exhausted. So that's why what did Jan do? He did he went upstairs on pedestrian overpass, okay. We all have seen the pedestrian overpass, mainly we see in metro. If you will go to the metro, then you will find that here you can see, if you will look at there, then metro will be going like this. Suppose this is the way from which metro goes, and we have some like pass like this, and we have to go from here, like there are the stairs and there are the sidewalk type of thing, and we come here across the station, then we take another metro, okay. So this is kind of pedestrian overpass. What is this? Pedestrian overpass. So now how would you remember all these things? These things are very easy to remember. What you can do, you can just say in all of them just twice or thrice. If you will repeat them, then it will get, there is a we all know about conscious and subconscious mind. Now what is conscious mind? Conscious mind, when we learn from somewhere at directly at particular time, at like suppose you are learning here something, and I'm teaching you something, so we can say we are using our subconscious mind, okay. Okay, sorry, conscious mind. But if we will learn it, and if we will use it in future, then we will say that information was stored in subconscious mind, okay. Then only we were able to memorize the thing, okay. So these type of things we have to do. We just have to say repeat all the things over and again, then we will be able to remember all the things. So I hope that you have learned here something. If you learned here, you can let's move over second one first. We have second one as well. Let's talk about this break. Now I will make you cook, so let's talk about break. If you are egg lover, so you must have seen the egg. We must have to break the egg in two pieces, then only we can get that albumin part or yellow part of the egg, okay. Melt. Now if you all have eaten the ice cream, and in usually in summers we eat, but what happens in summers, it get melt very easily, or we can say in just 1 minute. So we have to lick it again and again to not let it waste, okay. So let's talk about now spread. Spread means like spreading the jam over the bread. Now the bread is dancing because he got some sweet things, okay, because we all are sweet teeth. Now what is the meaning of sweet teeth? The person who likes the sweet. So the bread is the jam is spreading over the, or we can say butter is spreading over the bread, okay. And here layer. Now when we make cake, okay, so and not just cake, when you all have it in the burger. Now here in burger we have 2 or 3 layers. One is of bread, and then onion slices, and tomato slices. These slices are the layers, so we can say layers. And roll out, when we make chapati or roti, that time we say roll out. My, like suppose my mummy is rolling out the chapati. Now fry. Okay, fry is something like when you don't apply much oil or when you don't add much oil, that is called fry. We are just adding pinch of, we can't say pinch, we are just adding 1 teaspoon oil, and that's it for frying. Now peel, when we peel off something like onion, like banana, when we peel off banana, then we can only eat. And if we talk about onion, we have to first peel off the onion, then we can only add into the veggie, or we can only eat then. Now mix. What is mix? Like while we're going to make something, like suppose rice. Okay, rice. And can you tell me the another name for rice? Rice is very famous, you all have it. Rice, we can also say it paddy. Okay, so here if we make rice or paddy, we have to mix the water. It is the rule that if you are taking 2 bowl of rice, then you have to add 1 bowl of water. So this is something called mixing. Now whip. What is whipping? You all have seen your grandmother, they must be doing some in old days when we used to go our village, what my grandmother used to do, she used to, like, there was a matka kind of thing, like this type of matka. I am not good in drawing actually. So this type of matka was there, and there was kind of thing, we can say a stick kind of thing was there inside the matka, and there was some milk or chach kind of thing, and there were two strips were coming from here. And what my grandmother used to do, she used to hold it, grab it from here, and she used to rub it, like, okay, this type kind of thing, whipping. So we also call whipping. What happens here, the lighter material, whatever is here, it comes outside. And what is the lighter material here? The cream. Okay, and the denser material just gets settled down inside, or deep down on the this pot. Now sort. What is sort? Like when we make veggie, at that time my every mother, my mother used to say that go and like this is the utensils, kadhai, and the veggie is preparing. What my mother used to say, go and stir it, like kind of we just have to what do we have? We shake, we just have to shake the veggie. This we call sort, not shake, sort. What do we say this? Sort. So this is these we all have to learn. And how will we remember all these things? By learning only, or by looking new things. Now taste. Everyone must aware about the taste. Who doesn't know about the taste, how to taste the things? And cut, we all know about how to cut the things. Chop, like chop, cut, both are the same. And slice, we know. Salad. Grate. Now it comes to grate. What is grate? Grate, not Great, not that grate. This grate is Grate. Now here, like when we make halwa, gajar ka halwa, at that time what we used to do, we used to cut the carrot in small pieces, how can I explain this? Like if you will rub the carrot over here on the holes, then the carrot will come into in like in this pieces, this like this, then it will get collected, and then we can make gajar ka halwa. Now add, like us, when we make something, nothing get fixed in one go. We have to add some salt, then more salt, then more salt. Sometimes we add more salt, then we have to do, then we have to add more water. So adding something or putting something into veggie or anything which is baking over the stove, so that is called adding. Now pour pour just only used for water. If we are pouring something from one vessel to another vessel, that is called pouring, and it's only used for water. Okay. Now pinch. What is pinch? Pinch, when we let's suppose uh, pinch, like when our mother say that add some pinch of salt, it is not salty enough. Okay. Steam, we all know how to steam the things. Steamed momos you all have eaten. And boiling water. Okay. So this was all about today's things. I hope that you have learned here something, and don't worry, you will learn all these things in just a few minutes or in just few time, because it is all about learning. Okay. And when we learn, we don't use it at that time, but we use it for a long time. If we are learning now, then we can use it in future, and that's why we are learning, that's why we are starting, because now we are not getting anything, but in future we can get many things. And you all know what many things come under here. We all want to earn money, and we all want to give precious, or you can say luxurious life to our parents and to our family as well. So keep learning, keep growing, and we'll meet in next video. Till then, bye bye. Bye bye. Ha ha ha.